Hello, welcome to day 9. I just wanted to start by saying thank you for your time and attention. I think there's so many things out there that can take our time and attention these days. So the fact that you're here watching this means the world to me, because I want to create this for people to help them see that there is another path, there is another way to live life that is through a lens of beauty and wonder and awe. And hopefully I can show that an extraordinary life is available to anyone. But there's just so many distractions out there. And I know there's so many people watching this that love and support me. So I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support more than you could ever know. It generally means the world to me. And if you want to drop a like or drop a comment, I'd love to connect. And so you can let me know your support. I will receive it. And that goes into what I want to talk about today, because this one's kind of tough to talk about because it's ruled so much of my life and caused so much suffering and pain in my life, and probably for those people around me as well. One of my survival strategies, if you haven't watched the previous videos, I talk a lot about in taking responsibility. I talk about how we're a perspective. We see the world through a lens of our own stories and beliefs and our memories and things that have happened to us. We create the world and we see the lens. We see through that lens, and we're all like wearing different glasses. We could all look at the same thing and perceive it 1,000 different ways. And really, we are a view of the world. At the end of the day, we are constantly perceiving things and interpreting that for our reality. And understanding that has really helped me with one of my other blocks when I talked about breaking out of prison, if you want to go watch that. But one of my stories that has locked me in a box for so long is this belief that who I am is unworthy or inadequate. And I have this belief that if I am myself, something bad was going to happen, and I owed the world a debt for just existing, and I needed to deserve and earn everything in my life. And so it just created this view of the world, because I needed to deserve and earn everything, because who I innately wasn't enough. Then the way I perceived the world was just through this transactional nature. Everything was a threat. Everything was as a game. I was fighting life just to trying to get what I needed to survive. And it was really seeing the world as like life was happening to me instead of for me. It's been such a simple shift, but I want to talk about it today is like this technique that really helped me. And there's so many things to unlock here, but that first one on the board there is the most important thing. I've been fighting my whole life for love and acceptance, and just to feel like I am enough and like I deserve to be in the room. And it's so funny that I was the block. The way that I was perceiving my reality was that I was only getting things because I did something. I needed to do X to be loved and worthy. So that's how I did. I acted in a way that meant that. And therefore, the only things I could receive were things that I perceived that I deserve. And it's so funny when you don't see it. It's right in front of you. But I've had this realization in the last couple of months that I was the block. So many people in my life, my whole life, are trying to give me love, appreciation, gratitude, acceptance, everything I could have ever wanted. I was not receiving it. And again, this is like this responsibility 2.0 is not guilt and shame as in it's my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't know. It can't be your fault if you have no idea what you're doing. But I wasn't aware that I was the block. I wasn't able to receive. And of course, people are going to stop giving if you can't receive. So learning to receive whatever I want in this world, it can be anything. Love, acceptance, money even. Like for so long, my money block was that I wasn't able to receive money from people. I didn't feel like I earned it. I was the block. And it's this realization that life is made for you. Everything you could ever want is right in front of you. And it's not resisting that and accepting that and sitting in this moment and seeing that everything I ever want is right there. And the universe and everyone in it and everyone around me is trying to give it to me. And I was viewing the world through a scarcity lens. And that means that I thought there was only a limited supply in the world, that I needed to fight people for it, and it was transactional. And so I was just constantly in this battle with life because it was survival. I needed to get what I needed to survive. And understanding that I am an innately worthy, and then there is no scarcity. Everything just exists in abundance as it is, but it was me being able to receive it. That's the difference. And so that second one there, receiving, it's a practice. If you're like me, someone that comes from that scarcity mindset and doesn't understand that they're innately worthy, and it's really, at the end of the day, it's a core wound of unworthiness that I've talked about in one of these previous videos that makes all these survival behaviors happen. If you haven't watched that, go and listen to that, My Deepest Wound. It's a result of these internal beliefs that govern our lives about who we think we are. But that practicing receiving, now every day I practice receiving. And this technique I'm about to show you has really helped me, because attention, we all have attention. And subconsciously, 95% of the time, we don't know where our attention is going. Our brain does it. Our mind does it automatically. It is habitual. We're putting it on what it knows. That could be, your attention could be on your thoughts. It could be on your breathing. It could be on watching something. It could be on anything. But there is an infinite amount of things that you can put your attention on. And that's a really important point, is starting to practice understanding where is your attention going. Because where you're looking and how you're looking are the two things that create your reality. Your reality is how you perceive the world and what your attention is on. And so when we put our attention on our intention, then we get what our intention is. That's how you create your world and how you actually attract what you want. And I know that sounds easy. It's not practical. I get that. That's a lot of information there. But meditation is in its essence an attention training practice. So if you want to practice training your attention, meditation, because it is observing and training your attention to focus on what you want. But another technique that we can use to be more effective at this is availability. And that's getting really clear. You are always receiving. And this is what my block was. It wasn't that I wasn't able to receive, because we are always receiving. It's that I was receiving what I thought I deserved. And it wasn't clear. I had no idea, right? Like, it's this, if you're not clear about it, we're just going to automatically receive what we need to survive, which isn't necessarily what we want. And so first question to answer, write this down right now. And this question has helped me so much. What am I currently available for that I no longer want in my life? And for me, I was available for guilt, shame, frustration, complaining, blame, criticism, self-abuse, self-punishment, and just so many things. Like, you could write all these things down, and I was receiving them because I made myself available to them. Now, it's not my fault, but it's my response, because I didn't know what I was doing, but it's my responsibility, if I want to change that, to start to get clear on what I am available for. Because if you're not available for something, you won't get it. If someone tries to blame me, if I'm not available for blame, I won't receive it. That's my decision. And then eventually people will actually stop blaming me because they know I won't receive it. It's just people go after who attracts it because they make themselves available for it. And especially blame and guilt and shame is a typical one. It's like a hot potato shame. We throw it around at each other and we deflect because we don't want it. Someone shames us and we feel really bad. So then we throw it at someone else. But if you're not playing the game, and I know that's tricky and this takes practice, but that's the start, right? Is practicing. We're practicing how to live life and receive what we want. And so the second question is, what am I not available for at the moment that I do want? And so for me, it was like trust in friendships. I've always really struggled to trust people in friendships, and even money. I haven't been able to receive money. I've been working so hard for people for free. And it's like, but I was the block. I thought it was me. Like, why aren't people paying? I haven't even put out an offer Like, I haven't asked people to pay me until I realized that. It's like, people don't know. And so, like, same with clients. If you want to do this work, this internal work, let me know, because I am available to it now, and I'm telling people that I'm available to it, and that will actually attract people. Because if I don't say it and I'm not intending it, then I won't be. And for a lot of my life, I started my business and I wasn't available for clients. I hadn't even put an offer out yet. I was the block. I was just helping people for free, which was great. But I want to be available for money, clients, love. I'm just accepting everyone's love right now. I don't even think I need to deserve it anymore, because people have been trying to love me my whole life, and I've just been blocking them and pushing them away because I thought I didn't deserve it. But I'm available for it now. So if you want to give me your love, like I said at the start of the video, drop a comment, drop a like, show me that love. I'm here for it. And so there's heaps of things that I'm available for now. I'm getting really clear. But that second question is coming aware of what you're not currently available that you do want. And then the third question, we can kind of graduate to the next stage, is what am I no longer available for? So just declaring it. I am no longer available for blame. I am no longer available for criticism. I am no longer available for abuse. And whatever that means, verbal, physical, emotional, financial, declare it. Set a boundary. And I know that can be hard, but the first step is letting you know that that's what you were available for, and that you're not going to accept it anymore. And because when we accept it from other people, we actually do it to ourselves. Our internal critic treats us like we let other people treat us. So not only are you no longer accepting it from the external world, you're no longer accepting it from yourself. You're no longer abusing yourself. And it's a powerful statement. I declare I am no longer available for this. And it might take time, but if you start doing that every day, the shift is so powerful. And that leads to the final one. I am available for. Declare it. It can be hard. That love or money one, that they were the two I was really living in scarcity with. I thought I had to fight and deserve, and now I can just sit back and see that there is so much love for me in this universe. And, it's been trying to give it to me for so long, but I've just been blocking it because I didn't think I deserved it. I thought I was unworthy. I was the block. And it takes practice. It's hard to receive. I get it. I struggled for so long to receive, but it has changed my life. And now I don't feel like there's anything I need to do. I don't need to deserve or earn. And it's actually a gift to other people is what I've realized, because they've been trying to give me this and I've been blocking it. And when you give love to someone else, it feels nice when they accept it. That's your decision. That's your power. It's not up to them to determine whether I deserve it or not, And so I declare that I'm available for love, appreciation, gratitude, beauty, or non-resistance. I'm not resisting anything that's coming to me. I'm available for grief as well, because I know grief is a necessary part of life. I'm not going to resist it. And that's the thing. It's not about resisting or stopping. It's perceiving it a different way, because if you're no longer available for blame, for example, or shame, you won't, and people might still try to push that energy towards you, but you won't interpret it as that, because you're not available for it. You'll see it as their perspective, their reality that they're responsible for. It's got nothing to do with you or your self-worth. You are responsible for your world. That's it. And to think that we're responsible for other people's world is taking away their power. And as long as we accept what they're giving to us, their deflection or whatever it is, giving us their pain or hate or shame or whatever it is that you made yourself available for, you're not actually helping them. We think we are, but we're not. They will never learn to take responsibility for their own world. They'll never change. And so by doing your own internal work, you look after the rest of the world. You give a gift. You become the model, the example. The old put your face mask on first. You can help so much more people when you're not taking everything, you're not receiving everyone's guilt, judgment, shame, blame, criticism. You're not taking it all on. Instead, you're just taking it all on to love and gratitude and stuff. It doesn't mean you can't help people. It just means that you don't take on their shit. That's theirs. You're not actually helping anyone by taking it on. And I've had to learn that the hard way. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here.